Hey, it's Jody. I have a new process video for Mixed Media Frenzy, and today we are scrap lifting that amazing project by Alyssa Ablett. Now, I wasn't sure about all the dark in the layout. I absolutely love it, but I really wanted to get some of these pictures we had done in late summer scrapped, and they are very summery fall type colors. So I went with the abandoned coral on the bottom and some fossilized amber for the top. I also added in some worn lipstick just to give it a little variety, and I also added some wild honey. Now I really liked the circle element. I definitely wanted to keep that in. So I did a few layers of all these pretty Distress Oxide colors. I find when you use a real thin piece of the plastic, you can really manipulate it. So I tried to stay in that little half circle for each color. And it's all about layering. So I definitely tried to dry each layer in between. I really think that's what gives it all that depth, and it makes the inks do its magic, right? So I played with this for a little while, and then I think I was finally happy with it. But then it just seems so tiny compared to the original layout. So I decided to add another layer all the way around it, same colors, but I used a stencil, and I used a circly stencil to try to keep that, the same shape of it all. And that should come in a minute or two. I'm still fussing with this inside of the circle. But as you could see, there is lots of depth in those colors, and the yellow is all the same color. It's just how much ink versus how much water, how much I dab up, how much I let dry. And that's why I really love playing with Distress Oxide inks. And let's see, what else do I do? I think I'm still debating. But yes, I'm going to pull out that stencil very soon. I did draw a circle. There's the stencil. So I tried to erase that the best I could. And that is a Vicki Boutin stencil. And then as you could see, I just kind of do the layer around the original circle. And I kind of dig it. I really like how it turned out. And then of course I do the same thing with the yellow. And I'm not worried if it matches up. It's all the same shape, so I just go with it. And yes, I have one of those fancy magnet boards, but do I ever remember to grab it? No. I fight and fuss with the stencil and try to hold it down myself. But that's okay. I get it done at the end. I do add some more sprinkles of water to get some oxide look going. There you go. You just dab it up. I love it. But I'm still not done, right? The original has so many layers. I don't know much about digital scrapbooking, but I'm pretty sure it is all real material. Because it almost looks like she's sewn around it. I don't know. There is so much going on. I almost cut it out to put it on top of a pattern paper, but I'm so glad I didn't. And I mean, there is just layer upon layer on that circle. So what I did was I smushed down a little bit of the abandoned coral, and I got my shimmery goodness from the craft workshop, I believe, and I used a different Vicki Boutin stencil to do a little line right through the center. And I'm so glad I decided to color it, because it's not bright white, but it's not the exact same corally color. So I like the way that looks. And that shimmery goodness, it doesn't dry super quick, but it's not like a whole day waiting for it to dry. So I helped it out, of course, with my little heated gun, and it took no time at all. And I'm still trying to find some elements. You know, she had stars, but my picture was with sunflowers and my boys, and there was lots of circles. So I still had a lot of layers I wasn't positive about, but I knew I wanted to use that pretty pattern paper as a layer behind my picture. It just had the perfect yellow and coral color. Yeah, and I'm so glad I made the circle a little larger, because now you could still see plenty of it. So there is that wild honey I brought in, just another shade of yellows. And I used an Elle Studio stamp, those super cute X's, and I did put some in the, I think it might have been the worn lipstick at the bottom. I'm not sure what I did to my table. I must have moved it. Now it's getting cut off. I'm so sorry. I still wanted more layers. So I finally end up finding, well, yes, first I tried that white ink and it didn't show up. So did I keep it in? I guess I just kept the footage in, but it didn't work. So if there's a white ink pad that you love, let me know in the comments, because obviously that one I picked up did not work. So what else do I do? Where did I go? Oh my goodness. Well, I can tell you, I found a Heidi Swap. Remember when she came out with that circle stamp and that you could change what it says around it? Yeah. So I put that around, and I guess I forgot to press record when I put all my embellishments on top. I'm not sure what happened, but you could see I made several clusters. I'm still drying things. Oh no! I know what is not in there. I ended up painting some strips right in the middle of that same yellow and same abandoned coral. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't record that. I'm so sorry, but final pictures are coming up, and you could see I really tried to give homage to that beautiful Elisa Ablett's original page. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you hop along. I hope you are inspired to get all the colors and get messy. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Here's some final close-ups. Take care now. Bye-bye.